Hello, it's a lazy Sunday here. I wasn't going to vlog today because I thought, I haven't really got anything to vlog about, but I just can't help myself. It's like in my blood or something. I have to pick up the camera and talk to it. So hello. But anyway, in my last vlog, if you remember, I was talking about 3 big exciting things that were happening all on one day. One of the things was having a survey done on my house, which I have accepted an offer on. In case you haven't been following my channel, my house has sort of been sold, subject to the survey and contract. Anyway, so how did that go? Well, we still don't know. We have to wait 7 days to find out about that. Another one of the big things that was happening was my daughter, who's been exclusively home educated for 7.5 years, finally started a part-time college course, 3 days a week. And how did that go, you may be wondering, because I was wondering that. Well, it went very well, of course. She had an absolute blast. It's been the perfect timing for us for that opportunity to have come up, actually. We've been getting along great these last 7.5 years. She's been attending lots of after-school clubs with schooled kids. She's been going to home education groups, and she's been doing informal meetups during the days and weekends with home educators. And you know, we have been getting to at least 5 social somethings every week, so it's been great. But just recently, the last few months, I've detected that she's been feeling the call of the wild, and so this really has been the right timing for us. So she's been loving it. She's got straight in with a load of friends and it's all going brilliantly. She's enjoying the work as well so far. But to be honest, I think it's been a bit of an introductory week and probably the serious stuff hasn't really started yet. But she's just really enjoyed that. The third thing that was happening was I went to view 7 properties with Invisible Boyfriend. If you're new to my channel, my boyfriend's not invisible. He's real, but he doesn't like to be on camera, so he's developed the nickname of the Invisible Boyfriend. So actually we only got to see 6 because the first one had already been sold. Now there were 3 that I particularly liked that day, and one of them I liked so much that I decided to ask my dad if he'd come back and see it with me for a second viewing the very next day, because I didn't want to waste any time. And he thoroughly approved of it, so we have put in an offer subject to my house sale going through and the subject to the survey on that one not throwing up anything. So fingers crossed. There's still a lot of uncertainty in life at the moment, but there are your updates. And now I'm going to get on with my day. So my kitchen's a big mess because I've been very lazy. Well, I tell a lie, we just haven't been here very much. We've been gadding about doing classes and stuff. Popping in, eating something, making a mess and then going out again. I'm going to make myself a coffee, I think. Shall I have that or shall I have the decaf? Oh, see, I'm going to go and play my flute now. I like to have my one caffeinated drink when I'm playing my flute. Shall I do it? Shall I do it? No. No. I'm going to go and help in one of Izzy's classes later, so I'll have the caffeinated one then because it'll save me having to bring decaf. Decision made. Now this is going a bit old. I reckon it's past its date, but I'm just kind of in use it up mode now. I don't know. I just don't know if this house is really going to sell and if I'm really going to move. It's still not 100% certain, so I don't quite know whether I should be in full-on using stuff up mode or if it's going to take so many weeks that I'd only have to buy more stuff if I used it up anyway, or I don't know. I should probably have a big chuck out, but I already had one. Anyway, let's get this coffee on the go. Us vloggers probably look really clumsy, but it's because we're trying to do everything with one hand through a monitor screen. It's a bit of a feat of dexterity, to be honest. Have you used one of these things before? Imo will show you how to do it. Put the water in there, but there's like a little release valve there. I could put a bit more in actually. Yeah, so you don't want to go over there, otherwise hot water squirts out. Pop that bit in, and then you get your coffee powder and you shove that in, like so. In it goes. So don't pack it down, just fill it up to the top. Smooth it off. And we want to screw this bit on. The bottom looks like that, by the way. It's got a bit of a rubber seal. So just screw that on. Good And tight. Light the gas. And on it goes. These tins are a bit of a blast from our past, they are. They had Izzy's infant formula in. I've got loads of them. Look down there. Got all manner of bits and bobs in. She couldn't latch because obviously, you know, I intended to try and breastfeed. I just ended up expressing for about 2.5 months or something. She just absolutely couldn't get a drop out. So anyway, she had to go on the bottle, and then turned out she was like allergic to the, I don't know if it was allergic to dairy or soya, but everything she was consuming was just setting her eczema off terribly. So the doctor eventually put her on Neocate formula, which we got on prescription. And I looked at the ingredients, it was basically glucose syrup and nutrients, you know, added. It was horrendous really, but that was all she could have, so that's all she did have. And then when she turned 1, they put her on this other Neocate formula, which was banana flavoured, and I looked at the ingredients and it had aspartame in it, and I went and complained. So she ended up back on the other one again. As soon as that's made, I'm going to go and play my flute. I might as well just shove the rest of that crockery away and fill a washing up bowl with hot water while that's boiling. And it's hailstoning again. The coffee's done, look. It comes out of that little hole there and flows over. I didn't catch it for you because I was washing up. Well, actually I wasn't quite washing up. I was rinsing stuff off and putting it into soak, actually. The weather here has been dreadful lately. It's been really, really windy for what feels like weeks, but I think it might be about a week and a half. It's been really windy. And it's just been so wet as well. So wet. Yesterday it just didn't stop all day. We got so soaked. Every day that we've come in, we've just had this routine of stripping all our outer clothes and footwear off and putting them on radiators. And here are our coats and even gloves. We've just been absolutely soaked to the skin. And of course it's been so windy, we couldn't even contemplate using an umbrella. My sold sign blew off too. It's in our front garden at the moment, next to the blown over food waste bin. Anyway, let's make this coffee and get the flute out. I tend to find it's a bit strong to just drink neat out of there, so what I tend to do is, I don't know, put about that much in, top it up with water from the kettle and then put some oat milk in. See if it dribbles, it often does. Don't dribble! Let's see, got about that much. It's never done that before with oat milk. What's going on? It smells alright. Do you know, I think I know what's happened. What happened was Isabel opened another one when I'd just opened the one before, so this has actually been sat opened in the fridge for ages. I think I'm going to have to bin it, which is quite annoying because it's very expensive. That's about £1.60 for one of those. And they're quite hard to get because not all stores stock them. Time for a take 2 then. I bulk buy this stuff when I do an online shop. And I'll get 10 at once, which costs £16 for 10. But then I've always got them in the cupboard because you just can't get them locally. Take 2. That's more like it. I haven't got ages, but I'm going to do till about 20 to 1 and then I'm going to stop and get lunch. We're going to have a really cheaty lunch today because last night I went to the local Spar and got reduced to clear macaroni cheese, which I never ever buy. I think that's it. I'm trying to commit some tunes to memory. My boyfriend's given me 14 tunes to learn. This is this one that I've just been trying to memorise. Problem is, he's a damn sight quicker at learning tunes than I am, and he's learnt them already, and he's on to another lot now, so I'm lagging behind. We'll be playing some tunes tonight out with friends, so it's good to have a little warm-up. And of course he'll be there too, so see if I can get them in the head a bit more by then. It's 1:45 now and I'm back in the kitchen. I'm just going to quickly cut up these veg and put them in a pan, and and then have those with them. I'm feeling very lazy today, so that's what we're having. I dread to think what's in them. I haven't even looked. This isn't like me. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Looks like real things anyway. I'm going to wash that lot up now. Though that said, I just popped into Izzy's room to see how she's getting on, and her room is full of crockery again. And I don't know how that's happened because it's not even that long since she last cleared it all out and brought it down, but there we are. The wonders of the teenager. There, that's all looking a bit better there now, isn't it? And this lot's almost done. Izzy's up. I've given her the job of doing some research here. She's expressed an interest recently in looking into what you need to do to get a job as a cruise ship entertainer and what the job involves. So she's looking up some videos now. So we're going to watch some of those over lunch and be very lazy and languishing. Anyway, it's just a shorty today. I'm not going to take the camera out with me this afternoon. I'm going to leave it here and I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give the video a like if you liked it, because it helps the channel to grow. Comment down any thoughts below, and if it's your first time here, please feel free to hit the subscribe button if you'd like to follow more of our adventures, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!